Here's the 0Z GFS Model Run at noon today. We have a trough digging in across the southwest and northern Old Mexico. Flow coming out of the southwest, and that's going to bring us moisture, and quite a bit of moisture for the next day or two, with some showers and thunderstorms possible. Now, some rainfall amounts about a half an inch, some heavier totals mainly in our southeastern counties that may approach 3/4 of an inch or a little bit more. Highs today will not be struggling, though. It'll get up well into the 50s and 60s and maybe even some lower 70s in some areas. Still could see some lingering rain as we move into Wednesday, and especially in our southeastern, about quarter to third of the state. Some slight clearing in our western counties late. Temperatures will be a bit cooler into the 50s and lower 60s, but this storm system really doesn't want to leave. Thursday, still a chance of some rain showers, especially in our eastern counties as the storm slowly begins to lift out to the north and east, but it's slowly trying to lift out. So you can see it'll just be south and east of the state here on Friday as we slowly try to clear out. However, an upper level feature coming in behind this system is going to start moving northeastward as we move into late Friday and into Saturday, and that'll bring us more rain. And on Saturday, it's not going to be a day to be outside. Lots of clouds. We'll be under an upper level feature, so that tends to keep our temperatures down, and in this case, probably in the upper 40s to low 50s. It'll be fairly raw, especially after the warm weather we've been seeing. Upper 40s and low 50s is still a bit above average. Sunday, it's a bit drier, but it's still going to be quite cloudy, especially in our eastern counties. Western counties could see some sunshine, but then as we move into the next week, which for many will be spring break, unfortunately, for people that aren't on spring break that have to go back to work, that's when the sunshine returns. Doesn't that seem appropriate? System off to our east. Our next system after that is going to be off to our west, and you can see that here by next Tuesday. Storm system going over the Intermountain West. We have a ridge over us, and unfortunately, with the storm to our west, ridge over us, what's that mean? The winds are going to start to come out of the south again, and that's going to bring in warm temperatures as it looks to be as we move into early next week. So we could be seeing a repeat of some 60s and maybe some 70s once again with some breezy winds out of the south. We'll keep watching this as we go forward. Going into the extended period around the 19th of March, we have a flow coming mainly out of the west. Bit of an upper level feature kind of hanging back over the west coast. Otherwise, the flow is mainly zonal across our area, so we'll see some showers and rain, maybe a thunderstorm or two over the next, at least during the extended period. But of course, things can change. Temperatures could change. It will be not as warm as some colder air is going to try to seep in. And you can see that even at the end of the forecast here around the 23rd. The main polar jet is north of the state, so that's going to keep a lot of the cold weather well up into Canada. We pretty much have a Pacific flow that's going to keep systems kind of coming in. It's the systems that kind of dive into Texas and then kind of move northeastward that we really have to watch. But we can't really pinpoint anything this far out at this point, but we will have to keep watching over the next week or two as we move further into meteorological spring. And it looks like spring on this satellite image from last evening. Showers and thunderstorms from North Texas up into Oklahoma and Kansas. A little bit of severe weather yesterday evening. A lot of cloudiness over the south and west as well. Fairly clear across the southeast and the east coast, but the watch warning map, flash flood watches in East Texas and adjacent states, some flood watches up in the northwest with some winter weather issues, and winter storm warnings in the southern California mountains where they could see a few inches of snow up there, or down there as I should say. This is the reason why there's going to be possible flooding in South Texas or Texas and adjacent states. Quite a bit of rain, 4, 5, 6+ inches down there, maybe up to an inch around here with some heavier totals.